State of the District update. I'm focusing on building strategic commitment number 1, building a culture of we. Here we see at our fall festival at our Children's Development Center, one of our youngest learners who is participating in hands-on experience where our learners learned about the world around them, particularly the environment, the seasons, and also the community. And we had about 104 learners participating, as well as their families, and 30 different team members who helped to make this happen. You also see, looking at our average daily attendance, that we are plateauing a little bit with a slight slip. But if you compare our current month's ADA, which is 96.4, to August, it is 1 point lower. I know in August, kids, parents, families are excited about being at school. And it's November, and now we're excited about Thanksgiving break coming up. And it's really important for each of us to remember that the best step to success is the first one through the school doors and in your classrooms. So please, let's get that 97% back up, because that means 97% of our learners are here every single day, interacting with other learners and doing the wonderful things that their teachers and also all of the classified team members have in store for them.
Superintendent, is there any recommendations health-wise as well? We know that it's getting colder, and there's colds and sniffles going on as well.
Well, since you asked, yes, I would say one is if you have a cold and sniffles. I noticed even tonight in our board meeting that it's become a norm since COVID for people who are feeling that they have sniffles or something going on to wear a mask to school and to work. So thank you for being considerate of others. And I'm going to get my flu shot this week. I hope that everybody else is too, if they haven't already.
Thank you.
Next, we have 3 examples of building a culture of we, which also you could identify examples for strategic commitment number 3, which is building pathways for learners, where learners are able to experience learning in different ways that are real time and very meaningful to them. For example, the San Jose State Spartan football team did the first of several interactions with Rose Elementary students, and about 150 of our students participated after school with the San Jose State recess takeover at Rose. Each of the San Jose Spartan football players, and just so happens the one in that picture that you see is a MUSD alumni and also played on our MHS football team, and happens to be related to this person on my right. That is John Norwood. But what they plan to do throughout the year with the students at Rose is mentoring and also building opportunities for them to learn different aspects of sport and teamwork. And we know from employers that teamwork is one of the #1 pieces of strategies and skills that they look for in employees. We know that actually because at Manufacturing Day, the general manager who was taking us on a tour pointed out that their biggest emphasis is team, and that's why they had team all over the place as you walk down the corridors and along the office spaces and on the workroom. Next, we have Ruby Bridges Walk to School, which the state of California approved in 2021, making November 14th Ruby Bridges Day. And it was actually some 5th graders in South San Francisco who several years back thought that Ruby Bridges should have a day honoring her and the heroic first step that she made in integrating public schools. And so I was excited to see that we had 3 of our own schools participating this year, Senate, Rose, and Randall. And next year, I want to see all of our schools participating in Ruby Bridges Day, which can be as simple as walking to school and wearing purple. Next, you see a picture of our student leaders who convened for our annual Jack Emery kickoff. And this year we had our second annual board superintendent, board president, vice president, superintendent, student leaders convening. And this year we focused on what does it mean to build a culture of we, and how as student leaders do you provide the modeling and also the culture building around that, so that when we hear somebody who is not being kind to another, we stand up for them and we remind each other that this is a campus where everybody is striving to belong and everyone is striving to be their best. And later tonight, we're going to hear from a few of our student leaders who have done things that exemplify what it means to build a society where everyone belongs. And on that same note, a few weeks ago, we launched our Build a Culture of We video. We are inviting students to create a video that represents what does it mean to build a culture of we. And the winning videos are going to be presented before our board meetings, also in our social media, in our advertising that we have at Smart and Final on the checkout stands, as well as at the school's reader boards as you drive down the street. So this is a great way for our students to demonstrate their communication skills and also to experiment with and enhance what they can do on video, podcasting, and putting together social media marketing. And that concludes my superintendent's report.